Recently I made a switch to brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max, and honestly, I think it was worth it. But you guys know me very well. I don't like to stick with one brand. I like to explore the stuff if there's any new product in the market. I like to explore, so I'm not a fanboy of one brand. I just like to explore things around. So recently iPhone 17 Pros, they got launched and they look quite promising, to be honest. Like, I watched their whole Apple event. I'm gonna switch it today. We'll see how does it go. If I like it, I'm gonna keep it. If I don't like it, then I'll go back to Google Pixel. So yeah, that I'll show you guys like step by step, and you can follow through. And the only reason I'm switching to the iPhone 17 Pro today because Apple made some huge changes with this new 17 Pro lineup. I already did the unboxing for all of the new colors. You guys can watch my last videos, but I can share the experience again. Like, how does it look? You lift the lid, you feel like the presentation is pretty classic, Apple's clean, minimalistic vibe, and the phone itself is a cosmic orange. I like this color, it's a brand new one, and it's pretty bold. And that's how this new color looks. Such an amazing phone, such a beautiful color. All of these new iPhone 17 Pros, they have no physical SIM cards. So we have to go with eSIM, and I never tried it. It's gonna be a completely new experience for me. And I'm also kind of curious like how it's gonna perform in terms of signal. Like the eSIMs, I don't know if that makes any difference or not, or like that matters. I watched few tutorials, I checked on the Apple's website, so it looks pretty fine. Like, I can do it. The edges are not sharp anymore, so yeah, they're looking pretty good.
Up with a feeling inside that nothing's ever what it seems. Got me wondering why I even do this. It'd be easier to
Okay, so that's where you get the option for the eSIM. So either you can set it later, or you have to go in your phone setting, whatever phone you have. If you have eSIM already, so you can just use a QR code, or if you do not have the eSIM already, like you have physical SIM card, you have to switch your physical SIM to eSIM first, and then you get the QR code. So that's how this whole process works. There we go. So it's all set up, and this is how it looks. It's pretty. Now, since the photos and the videos, it takes a while to transfer from phone to phone. I don't do this anymore. It's just my personal preference. I keep all of my data in the laptop, and whenever I switch the phone, I transfer all of my data from laptop to the phone. I think it's pretty secure. I mean, you guys can do phone to phone transfer. I mean, there's no harm in it. I just don't like to waste the time for transferring data. It takes a lot of time. So I have all of my data in my laptop, so I just put the phone and just put it on the side, and it just gets the job done. I don't know how long it takes. Sometimes it takes hours or something. It takes like 2 hours. I have so much data. Yeah, this is something I do, but if you guys like to transfer phone to phone, you can do that. Now, after the setup, here we go. Like iPhone 17 Pro home screen. I noticed Apple actually nailed it with the brightness, like 3000 nits of brightness. That's a lot. I mean, the Pixel 10 Pro is no slouch either, but outdoors, I think the iPhone panel is just on another level. The Face ID was super quick. It feels snappy. Apple is still like best in the business. I mean, the typing even feels more solid compared to Pixel's vibration feedback. I mean, I don't understand why most of the Android phones, they put like vibration on the keyboards. I mean, I know we can turn them off, but why do they do that? I don't like that. I like Apple's phone's keyboard better. They look pretty minimalistic, and they just work like a keyboard. Like, I like how they spaced out, like on the keyboard. They look pretty good. Like, you can write it and there's no typo most of the time. Like, whenever I try to type on Android phones, like I had the Pixel 10 Pro, it feels like the keyboard layout wasn't good. I like Apple's better because it's spaced out really well. If I want to text someone while driving, I can't do it. It's like so many errors. You should not be doing that. It's just wanted to point out. Apple actually switched from titanium to aluminum this year. I think it's pretty bold move because Apple was trying to control the heating issues because there were so many heating issues in the iPhone 16. To be honest, like I used to have the iPhone 16 Pro, it used to heat up so much. That's why I returned right after 1 week. I tried my best to keep it. It was such a beautiful phone. If you don't like the product, doesn't matter if it's an Apple, Samsung or a Pixel, just return it. Now since they have switched from titanium to aluminum, at first I thought that might feel like a step down, but picking it up, it's actually really lightweight and the finish is super smooth without feeling slippery. The flat edges still give this iconic iPhone look, and of course in the box you don't get much, just a USB-C to USB-C cable, some paperwork and no charging brick, classic Apple move. But phone itself, it feels premium, like feels really premium, solid in hands, different enough from Pixel's camera bar design, already stand out. I'll be honest with you guys, when you hold this phone, you will feel like it's such a premium product. Like the edges are super smooth, the grip is pretty solid, it feels sturdy, solid and premium in hands. The finish is super smooth with just enough grip that it doesn't feel slippery at all. If you guys have watched my Pixel 10 Pro video, like I really like that clip. I actually compared the grip with the iPhone models, and now since I have the iPhone 17 Pro, I won't say like the Pixel was bad at all. This one is like 10% better, but yeah. So how I usually buy products, my plan is like really simple. I check the design first. If I like the design, then I buy it because that's what most people care. Then I check the grip. If it feels slippery, then I don't buy it. This one doesn't feel slippery at all. Now let's talk about the display because Apple went all out this year. So the iPhone 17 Pro comes with 6.3-inch OLED panel with ProMotion. So you get up to 120 Hz of a refresh rate that adapts based on what you're looking or what you're doing. Scrolling through the social media, it feels like buttery smooth. Animations just glide, and when you're watching content, it locks in for that crisp and cinematic look. But the real difference here is like the brightness. With the 3000 nits of brightness, that's just not a number. Like it actually makes a difference. When you're outside in a direct sunlight, you can see the screen like clearly without squinting. Even HDR videos looks insane, highlights pop without blowing out, and the shadows stay rich in detail. Compared to like Pixel 10 Pro, which already has a great display, but this one just a step further. Color accuracy, I would say, like as in my Pixel 10 Pro video, you guys know, like I mentioned that Pixel 10 Pro was shifting the colors. Some people commented that I should turn off the adaptive tone feature. I did that, but it was still coming here and there, so it was still an issue. I hope Google should fix that, but yeah, that was something I didn't like. But you know, Apple is known for the color accuracy. Their colors are pretty accurate, like even for the MacBook, iPhones, they looks pretty same. So if you editing in the MacBook, they're gonna look exactly the same. If you're editing in iPhones, they're gonna look exactly the same. So the color accuracy is like really good in these new iPhones. Apple always tune in their panels to look like more natural, and here it's no different. Like white looks clean, skin tones are like spot on, and the overall balance feels like true to life. Pixel tends to lean in like more vibrant at times, which some people love, but if you like some realistic look, iPhone really nails it. It's kind of the details that make the whole experience feel more polished. I mean, the Pixel 10 Pro has like 120 Hz of a refresh rate as well, so there's not much of a difference with the animation and other stuff. It's just, I don't know, I felt like ProMotion in iPhones are so much better than Pixel 10 Pros. I mean, the Pixel 10 Pro has like 120 Hz of a refresh rate as well, so I won't say like this one is like doing something different, but I don't know, I felt it like ProMotion in iPhones or like in MacBooks are so much better. Like they do look buttery smooth. I don't know, it's just I felt it. But yeah, I tried Pixel 10 Pro and iPhones like side by side when I had Pixel 10 Pro. It's just something, I don't know how to tell you guys. It's just like the experience, it's just a feel, like I can't explain. If you guys like experience something like this, you can let me know. Alright, now let's dive into the cameras, because that's why most of the people want to switch to this new iPhone 17 Pros. And that's why most of the people are watching this video. That's fine, we will talk about the cameras. So All of the new iPhone 17 Pro lineups, they have 48 megapixel of the cameras. So it has main, ultra wide and the telephoto camera. And to be honest, it's not just in a book. The photos are actually beautiful. Like when you will take a photo, you will see those details. They don't look like over sharp or overdone. They just look natural but clean. I would say that's something I want to say. Yeah, I mean, when you will take a photo, you will see like, okay, it's super clean. You can post it on the social media. It's just like the iPhone experience. Like every single year, like they are improving their cameras a lot. There are some phones who have like 100 megapixel of the cameras. That doesn't matter. The only thing matters like how big is the sensor in the camera. iPhone has such a beautiful sensor in their phones. That's why it took such a beautiful photos. That's why most of the companies or the YouTubers, they compare iPhone cameras to Android phones. They have something special. I actually took the iPhone out with me for the first day. I wanted to see how it performed in a real scenario. I didn't want to test in my studio. So that's a new feature. If you have a huge group, you can click on that. And that's how you can make it wide. There you go. That's fun. The daytime photos, they look incredible. Like iPhone's main camera captures such natural tones. Pixel tends to boost like contrast and the sharpness, which can look dramatic, but iPhone shots felt more like true to life. And that's my car. If we can take, and that's how the photo looks. It looked pretty clean. Faces were looking clean, skin tones were accurate, and overall all the photos, they were looking beautiful. I also tested out some low light photos just because it was my birthday, so we took few photos at night and I was really impressed. Like the iPhone handled it beautifully, like shadows were detailed, noise was minimal, and it didn't even crush the blacks. That was like more the cameras do. Pixel always have been my go-to night for night shots, but Apple really surprised me. I mean, look at this. It's finally competitive in situations where Pixel usually like dominates. Now let's talk about the most important part of this video. That's video performance, because that's what most of the content creators buy the iPhones for. Apple has been the king of smartphone video for years, and this year like they doubled down. One thing I want to say, like some of the smartphones, they're putting 8K in their videos or like 6K in their videos. I would say Apple, they actually nailed with the 4K. They have done such an incredible job. They're staying with the 4K, but their 4K videos, they look incredible. Like they're not focused on 8K or like 6K. They just focus on having a good quality video. And I think most of the people, they don't care about the 8K videos or 6K videos. We care about a good quality 4K videos, like what is good in the market. And I mean, if you guys are watching this video, you already know like Apple videos, they look so much better. So if you're someone who wants to do the client work, you can definitely use iPhone 17 Pro. Like you can see like a lot of content creators, a lot of people who work in the commercials, they use iPhones because the quality is insane. It's such a good price, and you can actually record the videos in log footage, and the log footage is like beautiful. I actually just recorded a clip for you guys in the standard picture profile, so that's what most of the people use. To be honest, I like standard footage better because it just looks beautiful, it looks natural, you don't have to do the extra work. Now the iPhone 17 Pro features 80 megapixel center stage front facing camera with a square sensor, allowing for flexible framing and auto expansion of the auto field. I would say that's pretty good for the people who like to take a lot of group photos or like to take selfies a lot. That can be really helpful. I actually don't like to talk about the batteries because it totally depends on your usage, but since we're talking about the batteries, I used this phone for 12 hours because rest of the hours I was sleeping. It was on 80% when I started using it, and by the end of the day it stayed 30%, so 50% off. So I was using for YouTube, taking a lot of photos because that's a new phone. I was testing it out. The phone was still like on 30%. That's a lot after 12 hours like using, and the internet was on. I like it, really improved it. 18% when I started shooting this video, and right now it's on 17%. I'm still using like Insta and stuff in the back. I will still do day in the life, and we'll see like how it's gonna perform in a whole day. People who take a lot of photos, videos, or for content creators, I'll give you guys my feedback with the day in the life video. I had to work on it because it takes a lot of time, so yeah. But right now, yeah, I'm really impressed with the battery life. Whatever they said in the event, yeah, they nailed it. You guys asked me what's my take on switching from Pixel 10 Pro to iPhone 17 Pro. I would say that was totally worth it. Honest with you guys, like I like clean, simple phones. Like I don't like too much AI processing in the phones. This phone, because it's pretty simple to use, there's not much of complications. There are not so many applications or AI things are going on. I like this phone for aesthetics, for camera quality, the ecosystem too. Like it's really easy for me to transfer like the photos and the videos to my MacBook, which is another thing I will discuss in another video. But the phone is pretty good and I like the pricing of that phone. That phone was even like the top model of the Pixel 10, still cheaper than Pro Max. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are somewhere on the budget, you can go for Pixel Pro XL. But for me, like I like to switch things if something better comes out. So yeah, for right now, in terms of performance, I like iPhone 17 Pro better because it has a better camera, which I'm gonna be needing because sometime I go outside, I can't take my camera. It's a huge ass camera, I can't take it outside. Want me to do real day in the life, I can do it for you guys. But yeah, for now, that how the whole experience felt like. So far, I'm completely impressed. I'm completely satisfied by switching up with this phone. So yeah, that was it for this video, and thank you so much guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.